Why don't you join us? Maybe you too have a part to play in this story.
Hey guys. Oh, boy me. Hey guys, how's it going? Today is, what, February 3rd, I think it is. Let me double check here. I'm a handy dandy. Yep, February 3rd. Welcome back to more Hellblade: Senua's Sacrifice. I know, this is not where we left off before. I told you guys, and I mean this, and I meant it. We're going to start over, and you guys are going to get to enjoy this whole story with me. So...
really clearly.
Focus, Senua.
Focus.
Shh.
Focus.
Hey, I'm talking to the people.
If you focus.
I'm talking to the people, guys. Leave me, come on. So first of all, this game does have a lot of really screwed up stuff that happens in it. Like stuff that even I was like, oh god, I had to step away for a sec. Hey, you know what? This is a very beautiful game. It's a very beautiful story. And if you guys are willing to push through it, this is a remarkable story that we can experience together. So first of all, I had to start all over because there's no save points. There's just sort of checkpoints that you go through. You can't revert back to them. But you'll notice all these white ticks are all these white runes. These are all runes that I already picked up once. So yeah.
Do not forget my stories, Senua. Because your darkness comes from hell, and your fate lies there. They say the burning of a corpse will take you straight to Hela's gate, but gods and the living will follow this path. You must leave the Isles of Orkney across the eastern sea, and find a road that leads north and down through deep, dark valleys. After 9 nights of riding, you will follow a great river, and will find a bridge covered in gold. The path to Helheim goes from there, across the River of Knives that flows from the dark world of Niflheim.
So that's how we got here.
You're coming. You can't do it.
No. Oh, no, not this part. No. No.
Darkness is coming. Yearns for life. Hungers. Pack of wolves in hunt. But she's not stopping.
Nope.
Not this time.
Welcome to the outskirts of Helheim.
The land of mist and fog. The old fool was right. What was it he said? The river of knives across which lies the halls of hell. The place they call Helheim.
He's lost. Where are you?
Yes, the head is breathing.
I hear you.
He's there, you know.
There's no doubt about it. The source of the darkness is in Helheim. And the goddess Hela holds his soul there. Her dear beloved, Dillian.
So, I already know there's no stones in this area. So we're just going to rush through it.
Why is she doing this? Why doesn't she turn back? She's doing this for him. She wants to rescue him. He's already dead.
The bridge to Helheim. I forget its name. She forgets too. But she does remember that only the dead may cross it. That part wasn't so easy to forget. The old fool said there was a hidden path up to it. Let's see, shall we?
So you'll notice no webcam. There's a reason for that I'll explain in a sec.
The Northmen speak of 9 worlds. The world of men they call Midgard. Sky gods dwell in Asgard. The gods of earth, harvest, wind, and sea dwell in Vanaheim. The good elves dwell in Alfheim. The evil ones dwell in Svartalfheim. The mountain giants dwell in Jotunheim. The fire giants dwell in Muspelheim. Niflheim is the world of ice and darkness. Only the dead dwell in Helheim. And that is where you must travel.
You're in danger.
So, no webcam. And the reason for that is the same reason that you'll notice.
What's she waiting for?
I'm talking to the peeps, guys. Come on.
Do you know where you are?
Why did she do that? She shouldn't have done it. She can't go back now.
No, this is it. The hidden path.
So I had to do some digging around and found some software that will let me record this amazing story without that weird frame stutter, and my mouse just decided to die on me. There we go. That was weird. Might be time to start looking at getting a new mouse.
He's going to hurt you.
It's dangerous.
Don't kill me. I'm not one of them.
Don't listen.
I was just hiding. I find I live longer that way. I'll never let the bastards catch me again. Never! Wait. Who are you?
It's just a memory.
Druth? Is that you?
Around you now.
For my tales of the Northmen, they call me Druth. Liar.
He's
An old fool. Truth is my truth.
It's good to see you again. You kept your vow.
Guide you in this life and the next. I will tell you my stories of hell, if I may walk with you.
Tell me your stories again, old friend. I'm listening.
The runes seal the gates to hell. Focus your inner eye, and you too will see what's hidden in plain sight.
You have to take a closer look to see.
I can see
She
one.
needs to focus now.
Hold it in your
She needs to
mind's
use her
eye.
brains.
Find one like it to open the gate.
So we did a little bit of this when we were in the first video when we were looking for Valravan. So we have to find these runes, and you'll notice they're just all around us. What that is, that's telling us one we're looking for, and that's also telling us, hey, we're kind of close to it, or kind of close where we need to be. And we've got that kind of ghost image. I'm not sure if you guys can see it, but we've got this kind of ghost image. What we gotta do is find something that matches it, and
Look towards the gate, and the gate will open.
bam! It works. So yeah, because this,
Go through it.
It's dangerous.
I'm going, I swear.
What's behind?
It worked.
I spent 6 years enslaved in hell, but I watched the Northmen, learnt their ways.
I know you did.
You listened when everyone else laughed. My people paid a heavy price. Carry my stories with you, and together we will make the Northmen feel our fury.
Just gonna bounce across this. But yeah, because this program is new, I'm still getting used to it. I've
Another
actually...
voice joins us. She once tried to make them go away. Pretend they they weren't real. But what good is that? When we are always here.
I'm still getting used to the program, and yeah, I've actually had to record
I
this.
guess it's the same with heights.
Not this part.
You can stand on the edge, pretend it's going to be okay. But you know that death is near, waiting for you to make that little slip. You can't just wish things away.
Yeah, that was some excellent balancing there. So these little no, Senua, why? These little balancing parts there, you actually have to manipulate her across, and it's not easy when you don't have a HUD. So I've actually had to record this entire segment a few times now because I keep running into audio issues after I finish it. But I did like 3 mic tests ahead of time, so I'm pretty sure I got it this time.
The world of the dead is ruled by the giantess, Hela, daughter of Loki. The gods feared her bloodline, bad on her mother's side and yet much worse on her father's. So, as a child, the All-Father cast her down into Helheim and gave her power over those who die of sickness, age, hardship, and self-slaughter. In all of the 9 worlds, only Hela can resurrect the dead. To Hela, your Dillion was sacrificed, and with her you must bargain.
So that's cheerful. Thanks, Loki. Cool, here we are. This place probably looks familiar to you guys. I actually like to hope it looks familiar to you guys.
Stay back. Look at it. You have to open it.
The Gate To Helheim divides the living from the dead. Is that the face of Hela herself? The half-rotten goddess that rules over Helheim. Whatever horrors lie behind that door, she must find him. Shh. Someone's here.
Little floaty blue things kind of creep me out.
I'll give you what you want. I won't resist anymore. Just give him back. Alright, so there's the first one. There goes the next.
He can read.
Oh, so these are the ones that we can't kill. See? Can't hurt them. No way to.
A vision of what's to come. Poor Senua. The darkness does not bargain, does not reason. It is rot. And now it has taken hold. It will spread towards her head, the seat of the soul, until there is nothing left of her. All of her suffering will have been for nothing. It's just a matter of time.
So, that is what is at stake. I talked about that before in the first game. Every time we die, we just start over at the last save point. We die too many times, and we have to start all the way back over.
The hardest battles are fought in the mind. That is what Dillian taught her. With every defeat, the dark rot will grow, and soon it will take her soul. But for now, at least, she still has control of her mind. And she will fulfill her vow, whatever the cost.
He's not right.
Listen to me, Senua. The goddess Hela lies behind the Gate to Helheim. To open the gate, you must first face the gods that guard it. The god of fire, Surt, and the god of illusion, Valravan. Spill their blood to open the Gate to Helheim and enter the land of the dead.
So, yeah, that's what we gotta do. We gotta go kill us a couple of gods.
She needs to challenge the gods.
The Northmen say that in the beginning there was nothing but darkness. Bitter cold to the north, fiery hot to the south. They say the cold formed ice, which melted from the sparks from the south. The power of the darkness gave life to the dripping ice, and the first giant was born, and was named Ymir. The ice continued to drip, and the power of the void gave life to it, and it became a cow whose milk fed the giant. That's right, a cow, but you weren't expecting that.
I mean, I wasn't expecting it to be a cow. I was expecting like a giant wolf. So, this one leads us to Surt.
Surt, the fire giant, has answered. He comes from a land older than mankind, and the Northmen call upon his flaming sword to raise their enemies to the ground. Find him, Senua, and spill his blood.
So, this is Surt's area. And this place is like real big on the shock
She
value.
found the wretched old fool on her way back from the wilds. An outcast. He was badly burnt all over. She took pity on him, for he was not long for this world. Like her, who spoke of his own darkness. The Northmen.
The Northmen tell this story. Before the earth was created, there was a world called Muspel. Because it was in the south, it was bright and hot, flaming, burning. Sparks that flew out from Muspel became the stars. Other sparks melted ice in the frozen world of Niflheim, creating the body of the first giant, Ymir. Muspel is one of the 9 worlds, and is now the land of fire giants. People elsewhere cannot endure the journey there.
So the farther we move away from those stones, the harder it is for us to hear what, from what Druth is saying. And I apologize for that, but I do want to get on with this, because I want you guys to see as much of it as you can. This area doesn't have any stones. Obviously, the darkness is here. We can see that. There it is. Oh!
Better fight!
End it!
End it now! It's nearly the end. Don't let them get behind you.
Don't let them surround you.
End it.
Come on, big guy. Cool. So, if anyone is really familiar with Norse lore, mythology and lore, like, let me know if they're getting any of this stuff wrong, because I love this mythology so far. This time we got...
Still smell it. A sweet, sickly stench of burning human flesh. And I still hear their cries carried in the wind. Do you hear them too, Senua?
Yes, I heard their screams, and I still hear them now.
So we actually have 2 runes to find. But here's the first one. Bam. And if we look back over at the gate, you can see it's got like a blue splotch on it now. Like someone just spilled blue paint. So now we gotta find this one, which is actually up here on this ridge. Oh look, bodies. It's delightful. Neat.
The path to Helheim is sealed to the living, but you already walk amongst the dead. Look towards the gate, and you will see that it has opened.
So we open up this gate. Cheerful.
When they first came to my lands, I knew enough of their tongue to beg for mercy, and they took me as a slave. I wish now that they had slaughtered me like the others. And I rode their storm of fire, death, slavery to many lands. This darkness you speak of? I know it well.
And I'm still here to fight it.
Cheerful as cheerful does. Let me double check our recording time, guys. I think we're just about at the 20-minute mark. Let me double check that, though. Alright, so I'm back. We're right at about the 25-minute mark. So we still got plenty of time to burn through this. Haha, no pun intended. So that's locked. Oh! Hi, I forgot about you. Nope. Die, please. Whatever you are.
Don't let them surround you.
Don't let them get behind you.
Damn. I really want to kill one of these guys with that sidekick. So we can't switch targets in combat. Oh, hi! It'll automatically target the closest enemy to us. Which, as you can imagine, is kind of a pain in the butt. But it's really suited well to this, rather simple combat system, and it forces you to really pay attention to enemy movements. It forces you to listen to the voices because they'll try to warn you if there's enemies behind you. There was a door here a moment ago. That's weird. Oh, right. We don't need to go this way yet. We need to go this way so I can show you guys this door. Oh.
When you see a fire gate of Surt, know that only a sacrifice will stoke the fires of Muspel and let the dead walk through. Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
So the first time I played through this pyre did not look like this. Like, the bodies were still there, but that weird kind of, I'm not sure how you guys can see it, but look, it's a distortion, was not there. So I'm wondering if there are other things that change because I'm playing through the game, this part of the game, a second time.
Hell will not give you the answers you want. But you mustn't look away from the horrors it does offer. Because you cannot overcome suffering if you refuse to look at it.
So yeah, there's that.
What's happened? Where's the fire gone? Where's it gone? The fire's disappeared. It was everywhere. Maybe it was the pyre. Surt is through there.
He's waiting for her.
You can't get through.
How will she get through?
She'll need to find another way.
Truth, Surt. Find your own path.
And there's our own path.
There's always a way.
Find your own way.
You just have to find it.
So, yeah, I have no idea if we could actually die during that segment. It's interesting. They were shouting at us. Like, the people that were burning, they were shouting at us. She's going the wrong way. She doesn't know where she's going. Go that way. It was, disturbing.
The Northmen say that the defender of Muspel is called Surt, the foremost of the fire giants. His name means the Black One, because he is like something burnt. The Northmen believe that he sits at the border of Muspel with his flaming sword, and at the end of the world he will leave his post. He will travel to Asgard and Midgard, waging war against all the gods. He will be victorious, and then burn the whole world with fire.
Cheerful.
Another gate, another gate.
She needs to find it.
So, here's our next gate.
The fire
Another
sacrifice.
sacrifice.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
It's too far.
She'll never find it. She'll never make her way back.
She needs to remember the way back.
What happens when she finds it?
Alright.
Everything
This-
will burn.
Concentrate.
Concentrate on where you're going. She needs to remember the path.
Everything will burn, then how will she find the way back?
She won't. She won't be able to tell.
Oh, here it is. I thought there was one in here. And so far... Yep, we haven't missed any so far.
The Northmen believe that the world will be destroyed someday. They call it Ragnarok, the destiny of the gods. Asgard will be attacked by Surt and the fire giants. A monstrous wolf will swallow the sun, and the gods will fight in vain against their enemies. There is nothing they can do to prevent it, but Odin ever seeks knowledge and magic, hoping to find a way to postpone that dark day.
So let's see, I saw the pyre up here.
The Northmen made fire sacrifices, burning slaves like me to reveal the path to Surt. I searched for meaning in their suffering, in their eyes, but they just screamed like helpless pigs.
Aren't you cheerful, Druth? So, here's the next one. I didn't focus long enough. There we go. Okay. Think it's this way. No, keep running, Senua. Keep running. Damn it, there we go.
Do your gods answer your prayers, Senua? I asked the gods for mercy, all of them, even theirs. None answered. In the end, I set myself free. Defy the gods, Senua! Find your own path, like I find mine!
My gods abandoned me. I am alone.
Tale this time. So here's our next gate.
Find the fire, Senua, to follow the path to Surt.
Oh, it's this place. So this place gave me a lot of trouble my first time through, but I think I remember where we have to find these runes at. And I don't think there was a stone in here. Oh. No, I don't think there was. Either way, we'll look for the runes first and see if we can't find the stone while we're doing that. So we gotta find these two. One of them looks like an X, and the other one looks like an R.
The Northmen of Hell worship the Devourers, insatiable gods of darkness. I come from Erin, Senua, where I once followed my own gods, the Tuatha De Danann.
Why did you abandon your gods?
Senua, I was a man of knowledge, a warrior. To survive, I did things. Bad things. Like you, Senua. The man I once was has died. And when that happens, even gods you worship can die with you.
Ain't that cheerful. So we go across here. I want to say... I don't see it. It's supposed to be here, though. What the? Oh, there it is! See, sometimes these runes are really tricky. Really tricksy. Oh, here's the stone. Thought there was one.
The Northmen say that at Ragnarok, the sons of Muspel will travel to battle in the ship called Naglfar, the corpse ship. And when the sons of Muspel leave the ship and ride to battle, it will be as though the sky had split open, and Surt will lead them. Wherever he goes, flame will erupt before him, and fires will burn behind him.
Cheerful. Cheerful, cheerful. So we open up this gate, and there should be a pyre behind it. There it is. Okay, so there's the door. Ah, fire's blocked. Okay. I think it goes this way. Oh, nope, 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 nope. Oh no, I forgot about this part. This lack of a HUD really breeds a lot of paranoia during these parts. With the balancing. Made it! I really don't have time to fuck with you. I don't know if the fire can actually burn us right now or not. Ow! I really don't want to find out the hard way.
He's gone.
Nope, there's one more behind me. I can't see him. Okay, I think there's one.
Surrounded. I can't do it.
No!
Get up quickly.
Well, damn. So there's our first death. And you can see the rot traveled up her arm just a little bit. Yeah, that one just did not go well. That did not go well at all. Nope. Just going to resume noping out of this place. Went through here. These balancing parts are really nerve-wracking. No. There we go. Okay, one of those things attacks us. Damn it! Me behind. Oh! I can't move from here. And I can barely see at the moment. Ah!
You are a capable warrior.
That did not go well. I don't know what it is. Like, I just cannot get my head into the combat right now for some reason. I've probably been playing way too much Mech Warrior to be trying to play this game right now. Alright, so, there we go. We got one last chance at this, and then we're gonna have to call it a wrap. I am running! I'm running as fast as I can. No. Come on. I have no idea if the screams mean anything. So this time we're going to be very defensive with how we fight.
Finish this! And she finished it!
Nope. Damn it! Okay, we can finally go. Started. Out of my way.
You say your world has collapsed. Good. Let it collapse. And have the courage to shed your tears. Raise your world to the cry!
My world is dead.
Only then, as with a newborn, will you see the world anew.
So that's
I see nothing now.
gonna call it a wrap, I think, guys. Actually, did it just save? Did it save just now? I don't actually know if it did. So what? We'll hit up the next. We'll find the next save point while I or checkpoint while I do the outro. So, big thanks as always to Spitfire and to Fiaura the Tank Girl for letting me shamelessly advertise on their Discords. Links to their Discords will be below. And when we come back, we will be looking for these 3 runes.
Tell me truth. How did you escape your darkness?
Senua, once I found my purpose, I was no longer enslaved to the suffering I had to endure to reach it.